There is war going on between hydrogen vehicles versus electric vehicles. Who win the game of clean energy? Well, let's talk about hydrogen vehicle benefits. Hydrogen vehicles have very high energy storage density. So as you add more range to the vehicle, you are not also adding more weight. Whereas with the EV batteries, there is a kind of tipping point where you are just adding more weight and therefore you cannot get more range. And also, a typical electric vehicle takes 6 to 8 hours to charge from 0 to full with a 7 kilowatt charging point. Whereas with a hydrogen, the vehicle takes 4 to 5 minutes to fully fill the fuel tank. So that was the big advantage of hydrogen vehicles and disadvantage of electric vehicles. The batteries of the EV exhaust faster in cold region, but there is no such issue with a hydrogen based vehicle. And also the batteries lose capacity over time, and maybe some batteries will damage. That doesn't happen with a hydrogen vehicle. If you compare Toyota Mirai and Tesla Model 3, I compare these two cars because it has similar cost. Mirai has top speed of 170 km per hour, but Tesla has top speed of 230 km per hour. So the performance of hydrogen vehicle is poor than performance of the EV. So let's talk about energy efficiency. One of the most significant disadvantages of hydrogen vehicle is their inefficiency. Because of the complex process involved in producing and storing hydrogen and converting the hydrogen into the electricity in the fuel cell, hydrogen is generally around 38% energy efficient, meaning that for every 100 watts of energy produced, only around 38 watts can be used to power the hydrogen vehicle. But these cases, electric vehicles are much more effective. Most electric vehicles give around 80% energy efficiency. So for every 100 watts of energy produced, nearly 80 watts will be used to power the electric vehicle. But the downside of electric vehicle is the range compared to the amount of time it takes to recharge. Generally speaking, with electric vehicle, refueling time takes long distance driving in electric car much more difficult than hydrogen vehicle. While the hydrogen and electric car does not produce emissions, they are not zero emission products as CO2 is released into the atmosphere during the various manufacturing process. All the hydrogen which is made nowadays is made by burning of methane or coal. Because of this, the environmental damage caused by these would be more than 3 times compared to EV. But hydrogen fuel can be very useful when it came to the big transportation vehicle like planes and trucks, public transportation vehicle, all of these things.